Ooh. It's after 10 o'clock at night. I'm clearing the other end of town from the house. There's an old dude. I don't go out late much. Weeknight, even Friday night. Get off work, pretty much go straight home. Maybe stop by the store and get something for, dinner or whatever, but most part, just go straight home. Stopped in the grocery store here. Use little boy's room. Got something to keep from getting hungry, and not real food, just a little bit of something to not be hungry and kill some heartburn. Walking down the aisle where all the frozen food stuff is, in the pull the doors open and reach in and get the stuff. And there's a scene in The Big Lebowski where he's in the grocery store looking for creamer. I think it's the opening. Anyway, that feeling that you have when you're tired, maybe you don't feel so great, but you're kind of tired and it's late and you're not where you're supposed to be, you're kind of displaced, and that feeling you get in that movie, in a lot of Coen Brothers movies anyway, they're really good at visually capturing the feeling of that. That's for sure. It's really weird. I was just walking through there, and for the first time in a very long time, I felt that, I'm out late, I'm tired, probably should be going home here soon. Live music. Usually if you're in the neighborhood and you catch a stray cat, you throw it in a burlap sack with a couple of rocks and chuck it in the river. I feel like a dog. So anyway, bam. Second night driving Uber. I started way late tonight. I turned it off for a minute, and I'm just taking a break. The last passenger I had smelled heavily of cigarette smoke, so I'm letting the car air out, and I'm just taking a break. A little bit of milk. Anyway, I'm listening to cats fornicate, or live band music, whatever, same thing. So, yeah, this is actually working out halfway decent doing this. I got a little bit of money. It's better than sitting at home by myself staring at wallpaper and drinking whiskey. It's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. It's like the other direction, cheaper. Last night, worked for 7 hours. Made about $21, $22 an hour before taxes, before feeding the car, before any of that. Not bad. That's not bad. It's after everything, it probably comes out to $14 an hour. I don't know. There's all kinds of little tips and tricks they tell you on the YouTube channels, as far as how to do it efficiently. Like right now I'm sitting here, if I had the app on, I just dropped the guy up there. Wherever you drop somebody, you just kind of pull off into a parking lot and turn the car off and sit. You never know, you'd be driving away from your next thing. the other thing I've learned is, like, right now, I've got the app off for driving. I turned on the app for getting a ride. It shows where the other free cars are. You'd think downtown on a Friday night would be a good place to post up. Apparently it is, because there's, you know, half a dozen Uber cars down there right now. So I'm on the outskirts, a little bit further out, up in the nicer part of town. Took a few people to work, took a few people home from work. If anything, what's really surprised me about this is the eclectic group of people that use the service, you know. I mean, it ranges anywhere from the middle class guys like myself that, you know, make middle class money and just out on a Friday night having a goof off time, or, you know, want to ride to some place to whatever. Fast food workers, that surprised me. They're using it. You know, you could pick up wealthy people and take them someplace wealthy, and wow, okay, you know, someplace I wouldn't even spend money because I don't have that kind of money. As usual, you know, as a usual kind of a rule. I got chocolate all over the roof of the car. Oops. So it's really surprised me, you know, the different types of people I see using the service. It's something else. I haven't really looked into it, but I was thinking about it. I picked a guy up from Taco Bell. Actually, it's the one over here, and I took him home. And, you know, the thing is, I don't think it would make sense for me to use this as a daily driver at my age, but he's in his 20s. I remember when I was in my early 20s, car insurance cost more than the car. A year's worth of car insurance cost more than what I paid for the car, you know? What's that?
Just me or those bands that get crappy. If they had quarter beers, I might put in some earplugs and stand around for an hour.
For a quarter beer. Oh man, he must have heard me talking about that. He's agreeing with me. He says he'd put earplugs in and tolerate that if he had quarter beers over there. Like, yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, yeah, thinking about, you know, who would use it. For me at my age, maybe not. It doesn't make sense. The insurance is so cheap for the car. Well, I'm, you know, pushing 50 years old. I got 20 years of clean driving history, you know. Insurance across three vehicle, well, insurance across three, well, yeah, let's adjust, because Gabe sold his Honda. Good job, you know. It's easier to transport that money in cash across the country than transport that car. A lot cheaper too, even with depreciation being what it is lately. But they sent me a check for $168. I put that in today. So from $1,650 down to, you know, now we're down to $1,400 ish, you know. Not bad. $1,400 for 3 cars and 2 motorcycles for the year. You know, it doesn't make sense for me to use Uber, but in my 20s, insurance for the car, just PLPD, cost more than a damn car cost me. So, you know, I'm kind of thinking about it, like, well, maybe. And then I have no idea, but I'm willing to bet on the Uber thing, if you use it often enough, they probably start raking you down some pretty good discounts. So I would hope they do anyway. I don't know. I noticed with the little bird scooters, they did. So anyway, I don't know. Making halfway decent money. Like I said, it's at least I'm not going to the hole sitting at home drinking whiskey and just fading out until I pass out at you know, 10 or 11 o'clock anyway. So anyway, that being said, tonight I'm averaging right around $21 an hour before taxes and before feeding the car. I topped the car off today from yesterday, and I was probably missing a couple of gallons yesterday, and before I even started. And today, with my 30 cents off per gallon, because I buy my gas at Dillon's now, and I got the little card fob thing, I got 30 cents off. That's my rewards for all the groceries I'm buying, and I'm only buying groceries for me. So I got 30 cents off per gallon. But I topped the car off and it was $16 and change. You know. Now, you're running a business basically, because I'm technically, I'm an independent contractor, right? So I'm gonna have to pay taxes. I gotta maintain the car. There's a depreciation value on the vehicle. You're putting miles on it, so that's all got to be factored in. I'm not looking to do this for a living forever. I'm just doing it for, a few weeks. Maybe I'll do it for a few weeks when I get back while I find a job, but Wichita, man, I've already got job offers, kind of, so I got people, hey, you need to come over here. We could use someone with your skills. So I don't know, if I'm making enough money doing this. And that's another thing. I started late. I didn't start till 7 because I've been feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit better now. But I haven't had the food delivery part of the app turned on, and I'm still doing pretty good. If I keep it on for 2 more hours, I'll probably do 2/3 of what I did last night, but I only worked half the time, so I'm doing better on a Friday. Tomorrow, I should be past this, whatever's bugging me. I think it's because of the pizza I ate, for lunch. But I should be past this. I'll probably start, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a Saturday. Maybe noon, I don't know. If I run 12 hours, what kind of money can I make? I'll find out. I'll let you know. Well, been fun. I'm going to keep this video short. Minor editing, just edit out the guy that stopped talking to me and helped commiserate about the wailing cats you're hearing off in the back. Oh my god, that's bad. Anyway, yeah, turn this off. I'll edit it later tomorrow morning something, and I gotta go turn the app back on and make some money. Free money. It's not free, but you know what I mean. All right, guys. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to, behave. Be cool, honey bunny, and I'll catch you on the next one.